Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be reacting to unpopular offensive K-pop opinions on Reddit. You know the drill. This is just my opinion. If you get offended easily then don't watch. Simple. Some of them are pretty much disrespectful. So aside from responding to opinions, I'll also call out some toxic things K-pop stans do. I'm making a video on that sometime. So if you're interested, make sure to stay around for other uploads in the future. Enough with the boring intro, let's start. I sort of agree with this opinion. Here's why. K-pop has definitely gone downhill. Last year was probably the most underwhelming year in K-pop. Back 3 years ago, we used to get bop after bop. Bad Boy got released, What Is Love got released, Superhuman got released, as well as Twice's second comeback in that year, which was Dance the Night Away. There were many more enjoyable songs, but those were the first ones that came to my mind. My point is, nowadays there are only 4 to 6 comebacks that I actually like, and then the rest is just boring. I think COVID also has something to do with this. We used to go out all the time and yeah, fan was happened, but not as much. Most fans minded their own business and everyone enjoyed the genre. I do have to say, the only year that was truly underwhelming was 2021. 2020 was actually pretty good looking back at. However, as I said earlier, 2021 was probably the most underwhelming year for K-pop in terms of music. Comeback after comeback, there was not much I could truly love. I eventually got exhausted. I do have a feeling that this year will be different. It's only March, but there had already been so many great comebacks. Run to You by STAYC, INV, You by Taeyeon, DM by Fromis_9, and Jingmingyo by Billie are some examples. Those releases have gave me hope for a better year music-wise, so let's hope that we actually get good releases this year. This one is interesting. I disagree. Here's why. Produce 48 is an Mnet survival show, and we all know how that goes. The show was quite literally rigged, with people even getting arrested for it, although they did miss out on some great talent, which I will not deny. Yes, some trainees on that show were better than everyone in the lineup, but the final one wasn't really a joke to me. Yeah, it was rigged, but I love what we got. IZ*ONE isn't the most talented group, but we got amazing vocals from Yuri, Chiwon, and Yoonbi, and the dancing from Chaeyeon and Yoonbi. Their choreographies were always on point and one of the best in K-pop. Truly satisfying to look at. They had some of the best visuals and were a top-selling group during their time of being active as 12 members. They could have been 4th generation leaders if they hadn't disbanded. I get where this person is coming from, as the lineup is rigged and everything was fake, but let's not deny that IZ*ONE weren't an amazing group. They had this beautiful elegant concept in every comeback and made it their own. Overall, IZ*ONE as a group were actually good. I wouldn't necessarily call the lineup a joke, but the produce show surely was. This has to be one of the most annoying topics a K-pop stan can talk about. I'm neutral on this. Here's why. The whole paved the way thing is up for debate. Some people say it's BTS who paved the way, others think it's second generation groups, and the rest may think it's CLC or even ITZY. Then there are also people who say each group paved their own way, and there are people like me, who don't care. My opinion on this whole matter is, it's useless and I don't care. Why does it matter that a certain group quote unquote paved the way? That shouldn't even be that important to begin with. Whole fan wars are created because someone on Twitter said Red Velvet paved the way. Grow up. Did I expect anything better from K-pop stans? Obviously not. But let's be real. This whole debate is so unnecessary and only brings in more fights. Why do we need to care? Most fans also use this as a quote-unquote drag towards other people's favorite groups. Saying X group paved the way is one thing, but using that to drag others is weird. You're quite literally looking for a fight. If someone wants to say Verglo paved the way, then let them. It's not affecting you in any way, and if it does, then go seek some help. I heavily disagree on this. Here's why. Ever since their debut with So Bad on the 12th of November 2020, I was interested in the group. They had so much potential and I knew they would be a perfect group. Then a year later, the ultimate bop of the century, Stereotype, got released. At that moment I was so sure STAYC are a perfect group. Their company has thought very well about how to form this group and they did a great job. There are 0 filler members. Vocals? They have it. Dance? They have it. Stage presence? They have it. Personality? They have it. They have everything a group needs. I'd go as far to say that they are one of the best groups in K-pop. They just debuted 2 years ago but already have a 0 skip discography. Their latest comeback is already my favorite of this year. Every single song on the YoungLove.com album is great. With each comeback we get to see something slightly different from them, which is also great. I can never get bored with those girls, it's amazing. No wonder everyone calls them Slacy. They truly slay and are killing it right now. I have never been so impressed by a group as I have been with STAYC. I hope they continue like this as they are doing. Very good. I agree. Here's why. Before you all attack me and say I'm talking about XYZ idol, this is not targeted at anyone. When I say idols I'm speaking in general. Let's start with the fact that there is a difference between skilled and talented. Talented is something natural. Some people might have a dancing talent, which means that they are naturally good at dancing. However, some idols don't have that talent but can dance. It's because they learned how to do it. Those idols are skilled in dancing, but not talented, and there is nothing wrong with that. I do think OP didn't realize those things were completely different. So let's look at it from another point. Like it or not, there are idols in the K-pop industry who have 0 skills or talent but are still idols. That's because they excel in other categories like visuals, fan service and personality. Those have nothing to do with performing or singing but are still important for an idol to have. Idols like that are called stan attractors. They aren't there because of their talent. They are there because they help the group gain attention from the public. And more attention and popularity means more sales. And more sales means more money. And that's a thing every single K-pop company wants. In conclusion, not every idol in this industry is talented. And that's not something to shame a person for. Oh lord, yeah no. Nayeon is beautiful. Beauty is subjective, but if you think someone is ugly then keep it to yourself. I thought that was common sense. Grow up. Stop being immature. This will be the end of the video. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like while you're at it. Remember to eat your meals, drink water and wear your mask. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.